Hey everybody, my name is Sarah, and this is the story of how I lost my voice. When I was younger, I dreamed about being a singer. Literally every night, I had dreams of singing. And the dreams were also different. I know this is going to sound crazy, but it was almost like I had a schedule of dreams. Mondays, I'd dream about singing pop punk, like Blink-182, Green Day, or Smash Mouth. Tuesday, I dreamed of being an old school country artist. Wednesday, I dreamed about singing pop. Thursday night, I dream about singing R&B. I guess I could go on, but anyways, I think you get the point. And in my waking hours, singing was everything to me. I didn't care about sports or boys or anything but singing. Unfortunately, I guess not having any other interests makes it hard to find things to write songs about. So I tried researching various topics at the local library for inspiration, which only resulted in me writing really poorly written Taylor Swift imitation songs about Thomas Edison and World War II. Ugh. I took singing lessons 4 days a week through age 6 to 16. I sang in talent shows. I uploaded covers to YouTube. I wrote originals about various historical figures. I got very few views. And the views I did get were from people trying to research their history classes. They'd see my little video titled How the Pyramids Were Made and click on it thinking it was going to have some good, credible info. Then a few seconds later, there's this little girl belting her vibrato out, so shaky that you'd think she was on a roller coaster and freezing. Plus, the videos were shot using a terrible webcam and a built-in computer mic. Then I guess they'd pause the video, report it, and comment something extremely thoughtful and constructive, like, "This is awful," or "Her voice sounds like farts." Trolls on the internet always know just what you need to hear. But over the years, I became better and better, and my views increased. The comments became more and more positive, and people in school began to recognize me as that singing girl. Even teachers were watching my videos and saying things to me in the hallways, complimenting my range, and so on. Then one day, it all stopped. I'd been singing while driving to school one morning, not paying attention, which was especially bad considering the weather. We live in Manitoba, and our winters are not particularly fun. Tons of snow everywhere, harsh winds. It was really freezing and hard to see. It looked as though a giant had shaken out his dandruff everywhere. Focusing too much on getting the right note caused me to drift. I wasn't paying attention to driving. And I guess I was really fixated on the song I was practicing because I was getting ready to do one of those TV shows. I wanted to try out for American Idol or The Voice or one of those shows like that. Anyways, I lost control of the car. And the next thing I knew, I was sliding on the highway sideways. At that point, there was nothing else I could do. The car caught a hole in the gravel to the side and flipped over into a ditch. I woke up the next day in the hospital, banged up and looking like a damn zombie. The doctors told me I wasn't going to make a full recovery. My back had sustained permanent injuries. I'd broken a rib and a collarbone. And I guess the worst part was that my voice would take permanent damage. Somehow in the accident, I damaged my vocal box. A lot of people came and visited me, some friends, mostly family, and even a few strangers that came to pray for me. I left the hospital after a few weeks, and at a slow pace, I resumed life as normal. Well, mostly normal. I wasn't driving. I ate different. I was slow, and I was in a lot of pain. I was behind at school, and worst of all, I couldn't sing. And all those close to me were heartbroken. But then something came back to me. Not my singing abilities, but the dreams I used to have. All the dreams I used to have of being a singer. All the different genres. It was amazing. I still can't sing right, but I've actually figured out how to beatbox, and I'm pretty good at it. I recently competed in a tournament and actually placed third. And although third isn't first or second, it was still pretty good for my first time trying. Anyways, thanks for listening. What's your special talent?